All right, good morning, Cypress Village residents, and happy Friday to all. Today is the 21st of August, and welcome to our virtual coffee chat again here today. We've got quite a bit of information on tap today, not as robust as typically, but we've got some information we're going to share. We're going to start off with Dave Green, the Director of Plant Operations. He's going to provide some of the updates around campus that I'm sure everybody is interested in hearing. We'll follow that up with Katie Amador, and she is going to provide some updates from resident programs, which is now called Community Life Services. That's going to be a tough one to transition to, but Katie will provide you with updates as to what we're trying to do to further engagement during this difficult time while remaining as safe as possible. Followed by that, we've got Brian Berger and Dining Services that will be presenting the Burger of the Week to everyone. And last but not least, Lisa Green and Charlie Farrell, who is our new assisted living and memory care sales manager, have a little message that they'd like to share with you. And followed by that, I've just got a few updates, community updates, personnel updates, and I'll wrap it up with COVID and birthdays throughout the community. So welcome and hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jennifer and I work in the maintenance department. I speak with you guys regarding work orders and also have been doing wellness checks during COVID. We hope everybody's doing okay. If you're not, feel free to give me a call and we'll help in any way we can. As far as maintenance goes, the only update we really have is that the pool is getting new air conditioners. So the pool will be closed on Monday and Tuesday. We're sorry for any inconvenience. It's a necessity. If a call-em-all needs to happen, if there's a day that it exceeds the planned maintenance, then we will do that if necessary. I hope everyone's safe and doing well. Have a wonderful day.
Hello, Cypress Village, and happy Friday. I hope you all are having a great day and a wonderful weekend to come. I have a few updates from the Community Life Services Department that I would like to give you all for the upcoming week. So I will go ahead and get into those now. We will be hosting brain games in the OMR on Tuesday and Thursday at 3 o'clock. We are requesting that residents sign up as we are keeping the capacity to 10 at this time. On Tuesday of this week, this coming week, the 25th, we are going to be starting a support group. This support group is going to revolve around COVID-19 and any loss that residents may feel due to COVID-19, due to the changes that this pandemic has caused to all of our residents and everyone here in the nation. But we are also inviting and accepting residents who may be experiencing other loss as well. That could be the loss of your home and, the big change that comes with moving here to Cypress Village. That could be the loss of time with your family and friends that you're used to having and that you can no longer have at this moment. Or that could be the loss of a friend or a spouse. So if you are experiencing loss or have anything that you would like to talk about, you are invited to come to the support group. We have partnered with Haven Hospice, and their Director of Community Resources, Marilyn Bloom, will be co-hosting the group with Nira and I. She has her master's in behavioral health and is excited to give some of our residents some resources to stay well mentally and emotionally during this time. It is a totally confidential space. It'll be in the OMR again on Tuesday the 25th at 2 o'clock. If you're interested in joining us, please give us a call and we'll get you on the list. You can either join us physically in the OMR or we can get you a link to join virtually from your apartment or your home if that's something that you're more comfortable with. So give us a call if you're interested and we'll talk through some of the details, but there's also some more information in the weekly program packet on that. But we are excited to start it and think it'll be a really good resource for some of our residents here at the community. Next week, we are also going to have a ping pong social on Friday at 3 p.m. I put a little birdie in Ty's ear, and apparently he claims to be a pretty good ping pong player. So I've invited him, I've challenged him to join us next Friday in the OMR at 3 o'clock for a couple rounds. I personally challenged him, so if you'd like to see Katie and Ty go at it, ping pong style, sign up to join us. You can sign up to play, or you can just come and watch. It's fun just to watch too. Saturday Painters is starting back up at a new time. They are switching their time to 2 o'clock on Saturdays beginning on the 29th. So we've got another week until Saturday Painters starts. But that'll be at 2 o'clock in the OMR, and Community Life Services is coordinating the sign-ups for that group. So if you are interested in joining Saturday Painters, give us a call and we'll get you on the list due to our capacity restraints at this time. We also have our weekly make and take crafts going on next week. Pam Barnett is going to lead us in making a floral brooch. A floral brooch. These weekly make and takes are at no cost to you residents. All the supplies are delivered right to your apartment or your house door. So if you're crafty, or even if you're not crafty but you want to try something new, this is a zero pressure way to do so. No one's going to see your end result unless you want them to. So I highly encourage you to take part in the weekly make and takes. All you have to do is call the Resident Programs Community Life Services office and we will get you signed up for that and deliver your supplies. Of course, we will have virtual bingo and trivia next week as well. And all of that information is in the programs packet. If you're interested, call us or email us to sign up. That is always fun. And I am hosting that for the next couple of sessions. So we might have some special surprises. We have also, as of this week, started a weekly fine art series. We opened it up with the ballet Giselle. And I'm happy to announce that we are going to replay Giselle this coming week on Tuesday at 4 in the OMR. Since we had a pretty long wait list, we want to go ahead and accommodate those that we missed the last showing, and then next week we'll come out with an all-new ballet or opera or orchestra. So if you have any suggestions, send them our way and we'll be happy to get them on the docket for our weekly fine art series. Oh, here's an exciting one. Next Wednesday, the 26th, is National Dog Day. So I want all of our residents with dogs here in the community to join us at the dog park on Wednesday, the 26th from 8:30 to 9. We're going to have a little breakfast social with goodies for the humans and the pups. So please come on out. If you don't have a pet, you are also welcome to come out and socialize. But if you do have a doggy friend, I encourage you to bring them out and let them get some playtime with the other dogs as well. Again, that'll be Wednesday from 8:30 to 9. Also, next week, we are going to host a walk around the lake on Thursday. We're going to start the walk at 8:30 a.m. We're going to go make a loop around the lake and end at the A Tower. It's about a quarter-mile walk. We will have resting areas and water around the path. There's no time limit, no one's timing. It's just going to be a nice opportunity to get outdoors and walk with friends. And we are also encouraging everyone to wear bright colors for the walk. We're calling it a color walk. We're going to have balloons and signage and just a fun way to get some of the residents in the community together and active and moving and visiting with friends that they might not have seen recently. One of the last updates I have is that we are going to be playing 2 sessions for our movie matinee next week on the 24th and the 26th at 3 o'clock in the OMR, and the movie next week is going to be The King and I, which was highly requested, so we're looking forward to that. And lastly, regarding fitness classes, a couple of things have changed since we've implemented some indoors fitness classes, so I just want to quickly review that information, but all of the details will be in the weekly programs packet. The first update I have is regarding the general fitness classes that Mia and Tracy host. The only fitness classes that they host that will be indoors are the second intermediate session and the second seated session. So that is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10:15 to 10:45 for the indoors intermediate, and Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 11:45 to 12:15 for the indoors seated. Otherwise, both advanced classes, the first intermediate class and the first seated class, will remain outside at this time. If you're interested in signing up for any of those, you have to call the Community Life Services office and we will get you on the list. And then otherwise, all of the yoga classes, all of the Tai Chi classes, the Zumba's class, the Pilates class, all of those classes are going to move indoors for the time being. And if you have any comments or feedback, we are taking that from every class, and the schedule might change a little bit, but we're just trying to please all of the residents here as best we can. I think that is all the updates I have at this time. If anything else changes, I will put it in your weekly programs packet, but otherwise I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. And also, it is a very special day. It is the day after Tiffany's birthday! Happy birthday, Tiffany. She turned 23 on yesterday, Thursday, which is really today when we're recording this. So if you see Tiffany, please wish her a very happy birthday. We love you, Tiffany.
Thank you. And hello, good morning, Cypress Village residents. Lisa here, Director of Sales and Marketing, and I'd like to invite you, it's our way of promoting Coffee Chat on Coffee Chat. As you know, I have a new memory care assisted living sales manager named Charlie, and we will have Hugo's coffee truck out at the boathouse next Wednesday, August 26th from 8 to 10. So we'd love to invite you out to have a cup of coffee and a sticky bun, plenty of room to socially distance and masks required, and come out and meet Charlie.
Good morning, Cypress Village. So I'm Charlie. I'm the new assisted living and memory care sales manager, and thank you, Lisa, for the wonderful introduction. So yes, we'll be out at the boathouse next Wednesday from 8 to 10. I look forward to meeting all of you. Everyone's invited, whether you be in the building or out in the community in the houses. So come by for some coffee, and I'd love to meet with you. And there will be a flyer in your mailboxes to promote the event. So hope to see you there. Thank you.
All right, welcome back. I just had a few brief updates I wanted to share with the community. The first is for residents that reside in the apartments here in the main towers. There was that we're having a difficult time with the location of where their vehicles are, and then their apartments, having to park a very long way, enter the building through the main entry, and then make it to their apartment, which was becoming very cumbersome. Effective Monday of this week, we put a process in place to helpfully alleviate some of those logistical problems residents have been facing. So between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m., is it 9 a.m., Laurel? 10. I think it's 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. There's a phone number that residents can call to gain access to the A and C entry point. Both A and C entry points, you will still need to be screened briefly by our staff, but you will be able to access the building. We may look at expanding that to later hours as we see how this successfully goes this week, see how successful it is this week, and we will keep everybody posted. Secondly, another request that residents have to make their lives easier here are residents that are being screened that enter the building that are never leaving the property. So many residents have voiced their, I don't want to say concerns, but have voiced their recommendations or requests that if they are going to go outside, just take a walk their animal, get a little fresh air, go to the pool, that when they come back into the building that they do not have to be screened and wait in line. I think that was a reasonable request, so effective immediately, we are going to make that request available. Any residents that leave the towers that do not leave the property will no longer have to be screened. If you do leave the property, please, on the honor system, we ask that you see the screeners and be properly screened prior to entry. Next on my list is the tropics. Of all things, there are 3 more tropical depressions out there in the Atlantic that look like they have a good possibility for development. There's one depression right now that looks like it's going to go into the Gulf and go towards Texas or Mexico. I don't think we have much of a threat there, but the one right behind that, we're going to have to keep an eye on. It's got it tracking right now towards the South Florida area, through the Bahamas, through Cuba, and over Puerto Rico. A little too early to make any calls on it. However, it does look like it's got some potential to strengthen. We'll keep an eye on that one, but just want to make sure that everybody has their safety and precautionary measures in place for a storm or a disaster. And then there's a third depression out there, but it's quite a ways out there. We'll see what happens with that and if it develops as well. Last but not least, I just wanted to mention the wellness checks that we have been doing on a every other week basis. If you receive a call from any Cypress Village staff member asking you certain questions about how you're doing, is there anything you need, we are trying to just capture some information for residents that we don't see that often or we don't hear from. We just want to make sure that we are allowing them to understand that we are here for them if they do need anything, and if there's any access or any services that they don't have that they need, that we are here to support them and help them. So if you do get a random call from a staff member you may or may not know here at Cypress Village, that is the intent of the wellness checks. Last but not least, some personnel updates. We put in the newsletter last week that Ilner Busico, our housekeeping director, is no longer with us. It's very unfortunate, but it was a necessity. With that being said, we have been interviewing candidates over the last week and a half. We have 2 very good candidates, and we made an offer yesterday to a gentleman, and he accepted the offer. He is going through processing as we speak. Hopefully everything goes smooth there, and we can bring him on board quickly. I do want to thank Cynthia Williams, who has been covering in Ilner's absence. She's been working really hard and has had a lot dumped on her, and she always does the best she can to meet everybody's needs. So if you see Cynthia, give her a little pat on the back and thank her. With that, I believe everybody is aware of the new housekeeping schedule that's in place. Towers will be every other week. That's a modified schedule that was just implemented the beginning of this week. And effective September 7th, the houses that Cypress Village owns will be on a monthly basis. So we're hoping that is good news for residents requiring some housekeeping services. And with that, I'm going to turn it over, and I will see you before the end of Coffee Chat for COVID, and happy birthdays. Thank you.
We tucked ourselves. Found out the only actual purpose for cream of tartar the other day. You can get burnt stuff off a pan really easy with it.
And you whip meringues with it.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Loon's Nest Bar and Grill. This week we have a brand new burger of the week as usual. We have our usual all beef patty with a onion and bacon jam made with maple syrup, a beautiful roasted sun-dried tomato goat cheese, and frisee to top it all off.
We tucked ourselves.
Found out the only actual purpose for cream of tartar the other day. You can get burnt stuff off a pan really easy with it.
And you whip meringues with it.
I'm back, and I have some COVID updates for all of our residents. So here locally within Duval County, total cases have breached 25,000 with total hospitalizations at 826, resulting in 232 deaths. Here more locally within Cypress Village and the community, Unfortunately, we have had some COVID positive residents here recently. All of those have been confined to one area, which have been in the memory care area, and there have been 4. So we are actively keeping an eye on those residents. Half of them were asymptomatic. The other half were exhibiting very minimal symptoms. Actually, one of them was not even hospitalized due to COVID. They were hospitalized due to an infection, and once they went to the hospital, they were tested for COVID, and the COVID test was positive. That resident is doing very well, even though he was tested positive. So our thoughts and prayers are with that resident as well as the other 3 that I just referenced. Currently today, all of the employees are going through our biweekly testing as well. So we will have more updates on that as well, and hopefully we continue to do as well as we have in the prior periods with testing. Overall, the curve in the state of Florida is continuing to decline. We'll keep an eye on it. Statistically, the death rate is really declined. It's almost at it's down to 16 for the entire state of Florida as of yesterday, which is incredible, coming off of highs in the mid to upper 100s just less than a month ago. So that's great news. We'll continue to keep an eye on it and continue to do everything we can to keep everybody safe from the virus. But those statistics are good. So we'll keep you up to date on everything. And again, keep those residents in your thoughts and prayers. Thank you. Hello and welcome back to my favorite part of Coffee Chat, which is wishing our residents a happy birthday. 1st of August, happy birthday. We have and Bob Frampton. It's birthday, which is my father. He doesn't live in Cypress Village. Happy birthday to him as well. Saturday, we got on the 23rd, we have 5 birthdays. We've got Margaret Giles, Chuck Walker, Bobby Becky, Timothy Purdom, and Joyce Boynton. Happy birthday to you all. 4th, we've got 4. Trudy Taylor, Miss Sylvia Burry, Ramona Wilson, and Nancy Rathburn. Happy birthday to you, all ladies. Happy birthday, ladies. On the 25th, we've got 5 birthdays on the 25th. Wow. We've got Mr. Bill Nickerson, Helga Hackbarth, Carol Trentalance, Thomas Bryce. Happy birthday to you all. Wow. And on the 27th, we've got Mary Fisher and Robert Gall. And on the 28th, we've got Sid Ballsbaugh and Bob Maxwell. Happy birthday, gentlemen, and everybody we mentioned here this week. So you know what to do. Write them a card, give them a call, send them an email. Just, call and wish them a happy birthday, belated birthday, or upcoming birthday. And again, residents, I just want to thank everybody for their support, patience. Through this, we are hopefully seeing, the statistics we need to see with the virus, and hopefully as a community, a state, a country, we will get through this here soon. Take care. God bless.
But it's a necessity. Okay. Ready whenever you are.
Hold on. Gotta get my cue cards ready.
Oh, God. Ready?
Hi, happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to Loon's Nest Bar and Grill. There it is. That's what I thought I read. That's what I thought I read.
I'm Charlie.
I'm Charlie. I like my coffee black.
Like, tell me if I'm too close.
You're like, where do you want to be on?
I want to be like,
Hold on, look at yourself.
and also.
Is this what you want?